Developing now at 6, a passenger on a flight to Seattle now faces federal charges. He's accused of groping a woman who was sitting next to him. The woman reported the assault to the flight crew and police. Now we've learned this isn't the first time the suspect has been accused of inappropriate behavior in the sky. KOMO's Jeremy Harris joins us live from SeaTac International Airport tonight. Jeremy, such an alarming case.
Yeah, especially considering investigators say this same man was reported to the same airline for allegedly doing the same thing last year. We now know this Texas man could face time in federal prison if convicted in the latest case of what is a disturbing trend of sex abuse in the sky. Federal prosecutors say 54-year-old Cherian Abraham wouldn't keep his hands off a woman seated next to him on an American Airlines flight to Seattle. In charging documents, the FBI reports the victim asked Abraham why he was touching her breast and then reported the assault to a flight attendant who moved her seat. Police were called when the plane landed and Abraham was arrested. Investigators found Abraham had also been accused of unwanted touching on flights twice in the last 2 years.
But what is the obligation of the airline when they receive a report that says, hey, the person who was sitting next to me touched me inappropriately?
Airlines can and should put offenders on no-fly lists.
Mark Lindquist is an attorney who represents victims of sex abuse on airplanes.
When you're on an airplane, you're in a vulnerable position. You should be in a safe position.
The impacts on victims are serious.
Like gentle grazing on the outside of my thigh, and I moved away. I don't really want to be touched at all. He went from like lower thigh to continuing upwards.
A woman who spoke with KOMO News earlier this year reported similar conduct as what's alleged in this most recent case.
That the FBI has reported an uptick in sexual assaults on airplanes, and we're not seeing airlines step up and really meet their responsibilities.
In the 2023 case in Minneapolis, the woman said she didn't want to press charges. In the 2024 case, the woman reported the assault to the American Airlines customer service line. It's not clear what happened with that report. I asked American about that today. They didn't address it in their statement to me, but said they are working with law enforcement in this most recent investigation. As for Abraham, he told investigators he didn't do it, and he's now out on pretrial release and expected back in court on Monday. Reporting live from SeaTac, Jeremy Harris, KOMO News.